Name is Joshua Yurmovic. Today we're going to be doing ignition system testing and spark plug testing. Alright, I'm going to be explaining the coil on plug ignition system. This is a two-prong coil. Right now this is an open spark because the power is being fed to the coil and not being grounded. So the power is transferred back up to here to the PCM. And when the PCM wants to ground it, then it will be a spark. This is a three-prong coil. This is a closed spark, so power is being fed here to the primary coil, being saturated. When it's saturated, the magnetic field will collapse into the secondary winding, being grounded here, and then sending spark to the spark plug. Alright, I'm going to be explaining the basic terminology of the spark plug. So, this is the metal casing of the spark plug. It removes heat and also insulates, and it also acts as a ground. Also, the plug size is determined by how many threads there is on the spark plug. The spark plug reach is the distance from the seat of the spark plug to the end of the spark plug. So from right here, where it seats, all the way to the end of the electrode. Also have a heat range. The temperature range depends on the distance the heat must travel from the insulator on the firing end to the outer shell of the plug and enter the cylinder head and the water jacket. So if the spark plug is too cold, it'll misfire, and if the spark plug is too hot, it'll pre-ignite in the combustion chamber. So the spark plug has an electrode inside of it. So when the coil fires, power will be sent down to this center electrode, all the way down to here on the very tip. This piece right here is grounded to the outer shell, which will, once it's grounded, you'll see the spark between these gaps. So this is our spark plug gapping tool. We want to make sure we have a good gap for the required voltage to jump the gap.
So to check for power at each coil, you would backprobe the pink wire. That's your power.
This one calls for a 0.044. I want to make sure it has a good snug fit going in and out. The spark plug is within specs. So I'm going to be showing you how the ignition coils are powered by using this wiring diagram.
Well, that's a ground.
Battery feeds this fuse box, which is hot at all times, and then feeds power here to our coils. The coils have a shared power. Our blue wires are control wires that are hooked here to the ECM. Our orange wires are reference wires, which also leads to our ECM. And then our black wires are ground. So we're checking the voltage on this ignition coil, making sure we're getting power to the coil, and making sure it's not grounded or open, but we're getting battery power to it. So we're going to be testing the ground side of this ignition coil by back probing the ground side. That is connected over here to the body ground to see our continuity. Right now we're running 4.7 ohms, so the ground is well within spec. Alright, we're going to be using this lab scope to test our signal to our coil. As you can see, our top line is our coil being saturated, and then the drop downs is when the coil is firing the spark. So this is our spark plug tester, which will be hooked up here into the coil, and we'll see how our spark goes. Alright, we have our spark plug tester in. See if we got spark.